Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a quick look at Chronos. This is a dApp that just launched on, you guessed it, the Chronos ecosystem. So these daily ROI dApps are starting to venture out to other platforms or other networks or ecosystems. That makes it a little bit more interesting. So I did have some CRO tokens or some Crow tokens lying around that I wanted to go ahead and jump into this protocol with. As you can see here, did make the initial investment of that 15 Crow. That's what I jumped in with. I will probably jump in a little bit more depending on how the contract balance continues to grow. As you can see here, still very, very early, just launched. I think not even long ago. We're talking minutes. So 20,000 is currently in the contract balance. Only 81 transactions have taken place this far. So like I said, pretty new. But before we jump into their Medium article and discuss exactly what they have to offer, what they're doing differently, and a little bit about each plan that they have, I do want to remind you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We are currently on the massive push to 20,000 subscribers. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. And then, if you get any value out of today's video, please definitely consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Also hit the bell notification because a lot of the videos that I put out here, if not all of them, are very time sensitive, meaning the sooner that you're able to be notified and view the video, right, the better opportunities that you could choose to take advantage of. Because as we know, everything in crypto, it massively benefits you getting into things very, very early. And that's what we put out here on the channel is projects in the early stages. Granted, these projects, when we talk about them in the early stages, right, it's very high risk, high reward. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you're using my videos as a stepping stone into doing your own research, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is clicking that deposit button. You are the one that is clicking the accept button on MetaMask. So you are responsible for any money made or lost, right? At the end of the day, I'm just presenting you guys this information and you can choose what you want to do with it. So let's jump into Chronos Staker here. And as you can see, they're claiming that they are the first fork of Matic Staker on Chronos. And the code looks pretty identical. If you look at the actual contract code here, I compared it with Matic Staker. It looks almost exactly the same. I did want to mention that this Chronos Staker is not audited. For me, that's not a big disqualifier because at the end of the day, I'm going into these projects with the mindset that these are just like going to the casino. So I'm only putting in what I'm willing to lose at the end of the day. Just something to keep in mind there. So we think Chronos Staker is a fork that just better. Key improvements. We reserve 2% of the capital pool to form liquidity pool for Crosta. Crosta will be used for airdrops to 28-day lockup plan participants and will be used to reward the last investor. The first 150 people to follow the Twitter and join the Discord will be eligible for the airdrop to thank them for being the first to join. We have increased the APR on the 21-day plan and the 28-day plan to encourage long-term investment. And as we know, this is something that Matic Staker in particularly struggled with, and that's how their contract balance went to zero so quickly, right? We reduced the APR daily growth rate, which will also make our project last longer. So they've reduced the rate here on the daily plans and increased the ROI on the 21 and 28-day plans. That's not what I want. Cool. We have increased the invitation reward again, which will bring new users to the project. So in terms of referrals, this on-chain investment program is very secure. The contract has been studied and verified to be 100% safe. They will be audited by H Crypto as soon as possible. There is no method in the contract to withdraw the funds in the pool. So please rest assured that even the developers cannot or are not able to rug. With the features included, the contract will be able to sustain itself for a very long time. However, take that into account. That is exactly what Matic Staker also said, and that wasn't the case, right? It didn't make it to the 28-day mark. It made it for a little while. I know a lot of people made quite a bit of money on it, but just take that into account when you're thinking about jumping into these projects, right? The contract will be open source to guarantee the security of everyone. Like I said, you can be able to come over here to the contract and be able to read through the code, which I highly recommend you do. And again, you can, since AVAX Staker or Matic Staker were both audited. If that's something that you want to check out and compare the two, then you can definitely do that as well. Heading back here, the contract will be open source, blah, blah, blah. This is the best time to put your Crow into yield returns to gain good ROI. Okay. So features, there is a 10% withdrawal fee, which is reinvested into the contract to sustain it. So 10% of all withdrawals are placed back into the smart contract balance. 12% is imposed on every investment, and a 2% will form the liquidity pool for their token that they're going to be launching and airdropped out to people. So basic interest rate only for new deposits is plus 0.3% every 24 hours. Total income based on your tariff plan from 7% to 8% daily, plus those basic interest growth rates. They have two different types of plan, right? They have the unlock plan, and then they have their lock plan. Here you can see the correlating numbers for each type of plan. So at the 14-day unlock plan, you're earning 8% per day. Total profit is 112%. They have their 21-day plan, 7.5% per day with 157% profit. And then, of course, their 28-day plan, 7% every single day, 196% profit in total. The number one initial reward percent increases every day by 0.3%. For example, okay, we already get that. Pretty similar stuff in this Medium article to other stakers. So it doesn't look like they're going above and out of their way to make this different too much, other than changing up some of the percentages and things like that. But yeah. Then they have their locked plans. So 8% on the 14-day, you get a total total profit there of 197%. 21-day plan is offering a total profit of 365%. And then obviously the biggest reward, the biggest amount of profit that you can earn is going to be on that 28-day plan of the locked tariff, right? 582% profit in total. It would be nice to be able to get into this and actually see one of these protocols make it to 28 days. I do think it's possible. I do think that what this is heavily dependent on is going to be like the overall marketing of the team behind these projects, right? Because at the end of the day, we already know that these smart contracts or daily ROI dApps only survive based on new money coming into it, and people being able to or people incentivized essentially to jump into these longer day plans, right? So the more people that jump into these longer plans, then the longer the contract is going to be sustainable for. So very interesting to see how they've been able to change that, to see if it's going to impact the length of time that this thing can perform for. So I will definitely keep you updated on how everything goes. 6% from level 1 referral deposits, 3% from each level 2 deposit, and 1% from each level 3. I will leave my link down below in the description. By no means do you have to use it, but if you want to help support the channel outside of just subscribing, then that is going to be there for you to do so. If not, you can just simply go to crowstaker.app and be able to sign up for yourself. But that being said, I think that about wraps up today's video. I know this is short and sweet, but just wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible and let you know about Chronos Staker on the Chronos system or ecosystem. If you're not familiar, definitely let's see if they offer how to connect your. Yeah, so they do offer the Chronos RPCs here. And how I get my Chronos is just sending it up right over from the crypto.com app right to my MetaMask wallet. It's pretty easy, but you can just take these and copy and paste them and put them into your MetaMask if you are not already on the Chronos ecosystem. So let me know what you guys think about Chronos Staker down below in the comment section. Other than that, guys, have a nice day. We will catch you on the next one.